Capricorns, hello and welcome to your love reading for February 2025. Thank you for being here with me. My name is Coco. This reading, I decided to do it because it's Love Month. I wanted to honor Love Month in some way. I wanted to honor St. Valentine's Day. Why not do some love readings for that? So here we are. This video will be time-stamped. So the first portion of the video is the reading for those of you who are in romantic relationships. If you are in situationships or connected to any person romantically at all, you will want to watch the romantic relationship reading. Now, the second reading is for those of you who are currently single and looking for some guidance, looking for some perhaps knowledge on who is coming towards you and when. Okay, so just before we get into that, this is a general reading. It is not a private virtual reading, and if that is something you are interested in having, you can go down to the description box below and click the link to my website where you can book a private virtual reading with me. And if this reading does indeed help you, if you connect with it, if it resonates, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, or leaving a comment. Any support at all is very much appreciated. So I will see you at the reading that applies to you. Okay, Capricorn, if you are here at this reading, that means that you are in a romantic relationship. You are connected to somebody romantically in some way, shape, or form. I already went ahead and pulled all of your cards as well because there's so many cards in this spread, and it would have been a lot to do all of the shuffling, waiting for everything to come out and filming it. So I just went ahead and did it here. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I am being guided at the moment to take a different approach in your reading, particularly. My guides want me to start with the details and then move into the broader themes afterwards, which is usually the opposite of how I do it, but I'm gonna take the guidance and use it. So you are showing up in your relationship, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords. You are trying to communicate with your person and you're coming from a place of a lot of stability. You feel very confident, perhaps not only in the relationship, you feel confident in yourself. It's more so the energy coming through is you feeling confident as a person, you feeling self-assured, successful in what you do. You might be very successful in your job, your career, or this is somebody who's just very self-assured, shows up in relationships quite like, this is how I am, this is who I am, take it or leave it, that kind of thing. Page of Swords, you are communicating with your person. You, whether or not the communication is gentle, that's for you to decide for yourself. There is some feeling here that the communication is not the most gentle form of it. It's not coming through maybe very softly, if you will. You might be literally texting this person, calling this person quite a bit at the moment. You might be long distance, and that is requiring you to connect electronically. Your intentions in the relationship, you've got the High Priestess here. And when I pulled this card, my guides were clamming up about it. And they're clamming up particularly about both of your intentions in your relationship. So I don't know what that means here. I'm not sure if either of you have clear intentions in the relationship. This might actually be very new. I can see this being very new because there's not too much trust here in the relationship and there's not too much certainty. So it could very much be the case where you're texting each other, you're in a talking stage, or you're kind of just sharing some phone calls. Maybe you had a first date and you're thinking about going on a second and third date. You're kind of planning on the phone when that's going to be. I can see that kind of being the case here. High Priestess in your intentions. This is somebody who doesn't like to say too much and doesn't really like their cards to be on the table yet. So that is how you are feeling in this connection. You are holding back in some kind of way in terms of communication. Again, like with this Page of Swords, I'm not getting the most straightforward communication. I'm getting straightforward communication from them. You're trying to be, I think, and you are being communicative, but perhaps a bit less than them. You don't really want them to know what you think of them at this moment. What you could want out of a relationship in general is just something that's very spiritual, something that is serious. It's not this surface level, superficial thing. You're looking for something that's going to change you, change them, something deep, something significant, a person who can be your ride or die. That's who you're looking for. And it feels like you're not yet sure if this person is that. Now, how you see this person is the Five of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This person could be an earth sign, or excuse me, a water sign. Well, maybe they're an earth sign or a water sign. Maybe they have earth and water in their chart. But they've got the Queen of Cups here, so they could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But this Five of Swords here, you might see them as a bit emotionally manipulative, somebody who is not to trust yet. And that's why I'm saying there's some lack of trust here in this connection. Your obstacles in this relationship is the Nine of Cups. You're struggling to feel fulfilled. You're struggling to feel like the relationship is filling your cup. You're struggling to feel like there is comfort, like there is joy, like there's contentment. That is lacking, or that is something you are finding it hard to achieve at the moment in the connection. And your advice, actually, you've got the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. When I got this Five of Pentacles, my guides were telling me that there was something lacking. And I said, what is not here? Page of Wands. There's some element of adventure, of conviction, of joy, of vitality, of aliveness in the relationship. And I'm not sure if it's on just your part, just their part, or just how the relationship inherently has manifested and what your energies are like when you connect. Okay, take it as it resonates. I do kind of want to know a bit more. I do want to know a bit more. Can you clarify this Page of Wands? Thank you. What are their next best steps here for Capricorn in this romantic connection? Thank you. Not that one. Oh, this one. Okay. Four of Cups, Five of Wands underneath. This is a card of apathy, of boredom, of feeling like kind of blah about things. This is also a card of holding back, of taking some alone time and thinking about things and how you want to carry forward. So you could be denying this opportunity, and you'll want to think it through. You want to think through, is this what I want? Do I want to take the cup that is being given to me, or do I want to wait for something better to come along? It's always up to you. All right. Now your person is showing up Eight of Wands. This is why I said that they're showing up very straightforward and communicative. They've got the Eight of Wands. This is a very, very fast moving card. They could be somebody who likes to move quickly in a relationship. And maybe that's why you're feeling like a little taken aback. I don't know. This is moving fast. I don't know if I want that. Okay. They could be just really laying it out there, telling you how they feel. Or this person, again, could be traveling, because this is a card of travel, of movement, of moving around. They could be somebody who you have to do long distance with, or somebody who travels for work. So you're texting them, calling them. Their intentions, cloudy again. Both of your intentions were cloudy. And my guys actually, instead they gave me a very vague card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune isn't, it doesn't have to be vague. But the message here is a vagueness for me here particularly. So they could be kind of relying on their luck with you. Altogether, I do want to see if they'll tell me. Can you please clarify this? I don't think they're going to tell me. Can you please clarify this Wheel of Fortune? Okay, King of Wands. This person's looking for something fun and something sexy, passionate, all of those things. It's interesting. There's an underlying current here. Well, I don't know if I'd call it underlying. It's quite strong. there's an overcurrent of fire, of yang energy, of wands energy, and this person brings a lot of it. They are very passionate. They could have a very convincing energy about them where they're easy to talk to, and they're also maybe a bit emotionally manipulative. Now that that's coming up, somebody who's kind of a salesman in a way. So take that, do with that information what you will. This person sees you as the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is connected to this High Priestess. Okay? That's what I was guided to. Now they see you as somebody who is very reliable, dependable, honest, straightforward. The Knight of Pentacles is a great energy to embody, and they clearly see you as somebody who is like this. They see you as somebody who takes things slow. You're meticulous. You don't want to rush into anything. And I feel like they do. They do. But you're here kind of planting your feet saying, it's not going to happen. And that's very Capricorn. That's very earth sign energy. Earth signs don't rush into anything. You always think it through, and that's what I love about earth signs. But Seven of Swords, they do feel like you're hiding something, and you are. You're keeping something under wraps. You're not showing your full self. You're not putting all your cards on the table, like I said before. And they know that. They feel it. They can tell. You're not fooling them, okay? There are obstacles and kind of baggage, if you will, in the relationship. They've got the Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles. I never say coins, and my guides are telling me that that's significant here. So they could struggle with generosity in the realm of wealth. Like they don't really want to share their wealth, their money, their resources, their time. You will notice this. You will notice it, I'm being told. And you don't like that. You hate that. They also could be somebody who looks for people who are going to provide for them financially. People who are going to be a benefactor of some sort in a romantic connection. And I don't feel as if that's inherently a bad thing. We all look to be provided for in some kind of way, but it feels very materialistic here, strictly speaking, not too emotionally providing, but this feels like they want money or stability. So it could be either of those two, okay? Like they don't want to be generous or they demand generosity of you, okay? The outcome of this relationship as it stands right now, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, High Priestess. All right. This person is going to keep pushing you to open up. I do not see you opening up. There's certainly opportunity here too. Certainly a lot that you can gain here in terms of fun, lust, good times. The sex will be good. The physical, visceral experience will be good. However, this is you with this High Priestess card. You're very spiritual, you're demanding something spiritual, or you're just kind of keeping what you think behind a curtain. And this person is fighting to get behind this curtain. This is the Seven of Wands. And this person will keep fighting. They will keep fighting. So I think it's up to you really to make the decision about this relationship of, do I want to be here? Do I want to continue this? Because that Four of Cups did come up in your advice. So this is going to take some thinking, some alone time. You know, do you want to open up? Do you feel like there's somebody you can open up to? That's for you to decide. The current energy of the relationship. Now I can get into the broader terms of what's happening here. You have Yang, number 1. That is the Ace of Wands. And you also have the Fire card. And what the connection needs more of. Listen, there's great opportunity, like I said here, for all that stuff that I just said. Great opportunity for fun. Great opportunity for good sex, for great times. And if you want to take it further, you can take it further. If you don't want to take it further, thank you next. You know, this relationship would benefit from being around people, from going out and having fun and going to social situations, parties, out to a bar, out to a picnic with people, out to whatever your version of a social activity is, okay? I personally, I don't drink. I don't really go out that often to bars or anything like that in regards to like mainstream nightlife. But there are many other ways that you can be around people and you can be social. So that will be good for the relationship, good for the connection, kind of give you like a little zhuzh, all right? And the keeper of innocence is here in the lesson. This connection right now is teaching you how to not only be gentle with yourself and be loving and forgiving with yourself, but also it's helping you to understand that it's okay to have desires. It's okay to have those carnal desires as a human, those desires of lust and sex. It's okay to have those and need them to be met. If this is a relationship that needs to just meet those needs, that's okay. If this is something that you want to take further eventually, okay, cool. You don't need to. This keeper of innocence tells you that you cannot make a mistake here when it comes to what you want. As long as you just state what you want out of it. It is up to you to take the alone time and come to that decision naturally with yourself. And it's up to you also to communicate that to this person. Okay. Capricorn, I feel like this reading was really interesting and I enjoyed doing it. I wish you a lovely rest of your February. I will see you next time for the March general readings. Take good care, please. And yeah, stay safe and go out and have some fun. Hey Capricorn, if you are here, that means that you are here for the singles love reading and you are currently single and looking for some guidance, some timing, some advice, whatever it may be. And yeah, let's get into it without further ado. All right, I see here, first of all, the number 26 could be very significant for you. I just want to let you know, you could be turning 26 or you could have just recently turned 26. The number 26 might be showing up in your life somehow. It might be your lucky number. And it could also be that the number 8 is your lucky number. The number 8 is showing up. They're showing me an infinity sign 8 as well. So you could be somebody with an infinity sign tattoo or infinity sign somewhere in your life, okay? The current energy in your love life right now, you are content being single, I see. You are content and happy because you've got the happy card and you've got the fates. I love to see these cards here together because it means that you're trusting the process. You've also got the Wheel of Fortune and how you're showing up right now in regards to your love life. You're trusting divine timing. You are not rushing anything. You're not trying to force anything. You're not hanging on to any kind of bullshit that people are spewing you about love, about even social expectations of timing. You know, people might be saying to you, oh, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? When are you going to have kids? This, that, and the third. And you are not letting that annoy you. You're just really not investing anything in those kinds of things at all. And I really like that. Life feels good. The fates are on your side. You're single right now because it's what's needed for your spiritual growth and your soul. Okay, so trust that. Your lesson right now as well. You've got the keeper of boundaries. You're learning how to enhance and hold firm your boundaries. And that could have been something that you struggled with in the past in relationships. I think many people, including myself, struggle with boundary setting in romantic relationships because because it is so easy to get caught up in the love of it all and have those boundaries dissolve. You have learned how to hold your boundaries. You're learning how to construct them. You're learning what your boundaries even are in romantic relationships. And you're getting to know yourself on a better level so that you can move forward better in the next romantic relationship you have and say your boundaries clearly and firmly and not put up with any BS, because I feel like you have in the past based on this spread here. And your advice is actually to be very discerning of people. But I'll get to that when the time is called for. Now, what you could use a little bit more of, what would be like beneficial for you, you've got the create card. Try to get creative. Try to paint if you can. If you're a writer, take some time to write. Take some time to journal, sing, dance, go out with friends, go out dancing, go see a concert, anything of this sort. Get into the arts right now. Enjoy this time being by yourself where you have freedom and you have the ability to be silly and goofy by yourself. You have the ability to go out with friends and be silly. So take that and use it to your advantage. Maybe doing art therapy will help you, digest some things that have happened in the past. Whatever that might be for you creatively, you're encouraged to do it, okay? So maybe sign up for that pottery class or something with your friends. That would be perfect for this. Yeah, you're showing up Wheel of Fortune. You're trusting whatever's going on here for you. And things are taking a turn. And I think they're taking a turn in a really good place. I do want to get some clarification on this. Thank you. Can you please clarify this Wheel of Fortune and how Capricorn is showing up? Yeah, the Lovers card. We've got a lot of major arcana also here. So that means that this time is incredibly important in your development. Like I said, you're trusting divine timing. Yeah, Ace of Cups underneath. You're healing from past relationships. You're healing. You're focusing on yourself. You're filling your own cup at this moment. You're not going to move forward looking for anything superficial. You're looking for somebody who's going to be your soulmate, your divine partner, and you know that takes time. It's like you're okay with it. You know that things need to be set up behind the scenes. That person needs to be ready for you, okay? There's a lot that needs to go into this in order for you to come together. Your outlook on love is beautiful. You've got the Four of Wands. Yeah, again, it's like you see love as a celebration, as something joyful and something that should be full of fun, full of good times, full of other people in your life. Like you should celebrate this with other people. This is somebody who wants to be married. You want to have that person who you can trust and have fun with. And you're not going to settle for anything that is not that. I'm going to tell you right now, because what you're craving in a relationship right now is peace. You've got the Temperance card. You're craving moderation, a balanced relationship where there is equal reciprocity, there is equal love flowing, and there's no fucked up power dynamics. And also where there's no drama. Temperance is very, very calm. It's renewal. It's like when I get this card, I always think about the Death card when I pull the Temperance card, because the Death card comes before Temperance. It's that destruction, that leaving everything dead in your wake. It's leaving it all, letting go of it all, scorching the earth, basically. And Temperance is the regrowth of the earth. It's a beautiful, beautiful analogy. It's the little pieces of grass and flowers that are coming up from the scorched earth. It's the new. It's all this renewal. And that is very important for you in a relationship to experience that feeling of peace and safety. That calm energy that Temperance brings, that water brings. And you also could crave in a relationship somebody who likes to travel. somebody who likes to not stay too tied down, not stay too, clutching their stability and things like that. You could look for somebody who is worldly, who has experience in higher education, or just in philosophical thoughts, somebody who is willing to ask those deeper questions and maybe go on travels with you, travel abroad with you. What you bring to a relationship, you've got the Hanged Man. And when I pulled this card, my guides gave me the astrological sign of Pisces. They nudged me. They said, remember the astrology. The Hanged Man resembles Pisces. So I could very well be talking to a Capricorn who has Pisces somewhere significant in their birth chart. So I would recommend going ahead, if you don't already know your birth chart, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury signs, I would strongly recommend you go ahead and find an online free resource to calculate your birth chart and see that. And Pisces here is ruled by Neptune. This is an air of lovely romance, of idealism. It's this up in the air, your feet are off the ground, you're in love, you're in your own little world. And Neptune does have to do with illusions, kind of like things can't always be like that. You know what I mean? But you're Capricorn, and I feel like for you to feel like that is very rare and significant because Capricorns are very grounded people. Almost Page of Cups energy. This person who loves love and loves to dream and loves to think about what them and their lover will be doing in a year, and where will we travel and what food will we be eating? This person who just has this strong sense of romance about them, and that's what you bring. Now, how you can better love yourself at this time in life, you got the Three of Pentacles. Dedicate yourself to your goals right now because you will reap the rewards. Also, try to make time for social circles. Spend time with your coworkers. Spend time with your friends. Dedicate yourself to your goals. Work hard. Collaborate. Be a team player when you need to be. You'll feel happy. You'll feel fulfilled that way. And you'll be feeding a part of yourself who is craving that social aspect of life, because I feel like you do crave that. You crave friendship, you crave connection, and you might actually find that your coworkers or the people at your job or people you meet through your job provide that for you too. Now, how you can better show up in a relationship in the future. You got the King of Swords and the Five of Swords, and this tells me that you should be discerning when it comes to relationships. Five of Swords here. Is that the five? Yes, that's the five. You have dealt with people who were manipulative, liars, people who did not treat you well, who potentially sabotaged the relationship. Maybe they weren't malicious. Maybe they were. Either way, you've dealt with people who did not do right by you, no matter their intentions. And you want to be very discerning moving forward. I feel like you are, and that's why you are learning about your boundaries right now. It's important for you too, because King of Swords is like the master boundary upholder. The King of Swords takes no bullshit from people, and that's what you are told in your relationships to remember about yourself. Don't take any shit. Be communicative. Be upfront with people and say, listen, this is what I'm expecting from a relationship. I'm going to be honest with you. These are my boundaries. And if you cross them once, sorry, you're done. And that's how your guides want you to show up. They want you to work on that. When it comes to timing of when a potential romantic partner will be coming into your life, I got from now until 9 months. So within the next 9 months, you will see somebody come into your life who is a potential romantic partner. Now, I always say potential, and I ask for a potential partner because ultimately you are the leader of your life. You choose whether or not somebody comes in and you want to explore the connection or you don't want to explore the connection. And I think it's important to state that with tarot, we read current energies as well. So this could always shift depending on where you and your person are at emotionally. If things start speeding up and for whatever reason your person is now ready to receive you or meet you in an earlier phase of their life, then maybe it'll be within 1 month, but energies are always changing. As of right now, it's from within 9 months. So I hope that is helpful, and I do kind of want to see what this person will be like, so let's clarify that. Thank you. What will they look like? How will they act? What will their characteristics be? Thank you. The World. They will be well traveled. And like I said, I feel like you're attracted to that. Thank you. What will this person look like? Their characteristics be? The Emperor. The Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Cool. I like to see it. Emperor, they're very in charge of their career. They could be very successful in their career. They're somebody who's serious, reliable. They're very structured in their life, and they could also be an Aries because this is the Aries zodiac sign. Honestly, Aries or Sagittarius, they could be, is the sense I'm getting here. All right. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're very good at what they do in terms of their career. They're a very hard worker. And Knight of Wands, they're sexy. Okay, frankly, they have a very fiery, passionate energy about them. So they could be somebody who likes to talk a lot, who's very engaging, and who's very witty, very quick with it, very smart, and likes to go out and have a good time. But at the same time, they're very responsible. So that's a really nice balance. I think that is someone who you would be interested in. And of course, it's always up to you, like I said, whether or not you want to explore something with somebody or not. All right, Cap, that's all I got for you today. And I really hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. And I will see you next time for March general readings. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your February. Okay, see you next time.